I am able to cover all this thing with just this little foundation I just added there because of what I did earlier. Had it been that I didn't. Hi lovelies, how you all doing? You're welcome to my beauty and lifestyle channel. In case you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Joy Nchedo, and all I do here is teach you how to look beautiful. So in today's video, I'll be walking you through on how to properly cover your acne scars, cover the dark spots you have on your face with your foundation without using a corrector. And I know that as a beginner, most of you don't know how to use your corrector. You might end up messing up the undertone of your foundation if you did not use your corrector very well. Just like what I have here, the dark spots you have on your face, how to cover them properly with foundation without ending up with excess product on your face. So let's just go into this video. So to achieve this with your foundation, you need to get a shade that is 2 shades darker than your normal shade of foundation. So as a beginner, if you want to cover up your acne scars, you don't need too much work. Get that foundation you're going to use, your foundation that is your skin tone, and then you get a darker shade of foundation. We are going to do this using only foundation. We are not using any corrector for this. So these are the 2 foundations I'll be using to show you what I want to show you in this video. So this is what I'll be doing. I will just put some quantity of this on my mixing pan, just like this, so you guys can see. Then I will not take my normal foundation. This is the foundation I'll use. I'll just add a bit of it. Why I am adding it is because this foundation is too dark for me, and I don't have a shade that will do exactly what I want to do for me. So I will just add that and then add this my foundation to get a shade. What I'm trying to do is to get a shade that is darker than my normal shade of foundation. Yes, that is exactly what I'm trying to achieve. So now that I've added this shade, I am going to take a bit of this is my normal shade of foundation, and then add it here and then mix it together. Now that I've gotten the shade that I need, I will just go ahead using my brush and apply that on the places where I have the acne. If you watch this place I'm applying this in, they're becoming darker, but the colors are now in uniform. So gets if you do it like this, you will not end up ruining the undertone of your foundation. No. But sometimes when you use a corrector, most correctors are like a dark orange stuffs in color. When you use them, you will end up ruining the undertone of that foundation. As a beginner, you might not know how to use your corrector very well, and if you did not use it well, you're going to mess up the undertone of your foundation. So but if you use this method I'm giving you right now, you will see that at the end of everything, the undertone of your foundation is still going to remain the same. If you watch now, you will see that this part of my face looks darker, but the acne is no more that visible. They are no more that visible, just that I now have darker shades. Like you can see, my shades are now darker, so the color there is now in uniform, just that it is dark. You get, it's not like you're seeing like spots. So like this now, it is easier for me to cover everything up with just a little foundation. And let me just remind you that I am able to cover this thing up, like get the color looking uniform like this, because of that darker shade of foundation that I used. Had it been that I used this my normal shade of foundation and I applied just that little quantity that I applied there, the spots will still be visible. You get me? So for you to actually cover this thing with your normal shade of foundation, you will need to apply a whole lot of it, and that is what we are trying to avoid, because you all know that too much foundation leads to your makeup breaking and all that, so we don't want that. So as a beginner, this is actually a good way to start if you have a lot of acne on your face. So let's just go ahead now and put our foundation and see what this thing is going to look like at the end of everything. I will just go ahead and then put my foundation on my face. Put my foundation, my normal shade of foundation on my face. I'll have to off this fan so that I can do this piece. So my fan is off now. Let's continue. Let me just add my foundation to my face. Yeah. And after adding it, I'll be working in section because this foundation is a kind of matte foundation. It's not that creamy. So I'll just go ahead and blend. I'll just go ahead and blend. Can you guys see? Are you seeing anything? I am able to cover all this thing with just this little foundation I just added there because of what I did earlier. Had it been that I didn't cover these spots earlier, I will use more than this quantity of foundation that I used to cover everything up easily. Can you guys see? Are you guys seeing it? So let's continue with the other side. This will make you, it will help you to use little foundation as a babe that have a lot of acne on your face. You won't go ahead and be packing foundations on your face just to cover up. No, just get a darker shade first of all. Use it to blend all those scars, all those dark spots. Use the darker shade of foundation to blend them. Let them be one, like you will not have a darker shade just like I had earlier. Can you see where we are getting to? Can you see? I'm just using little foundation, little, and see what I'm using to apply it, or this tiny stuff, just little foundation, and we are getting there. So I'm not a fan of too much product on the forehead. Even the darker one I did, I still have little dots here, but I didn't apply it on my forehead. Yes, no matter how much, as in how many spots or whatever you have on your forehead, avoid using too much products there. But this method I just showed you, you can use it on your forehead and you're going to achieve something very nice, just like we have achieved. I am sure that even as a beginner, when you see a face that have too much foundation on it, you can tell. So looking at this face now, I am sure you can tell that it's just a little quantity of foundation that I used to cover up all those acne I have on my face, all those dark spots I have on my face. So this is what you gain by using a darker shade first to blend everything, end up with a darker shade. Yes, end up with a darker shade first, then you now go on and apply your foundation. You know, this is just the work you have to do because you have acne on your face, and even that your face is so smooth, you won't be going through all this hassle. But those of us that have face is not that smooth, so this is the best way to do it. Please quit that habit of packing excess foundation on your face, trying to cover up your dark spots. It doesn't work like that. Just use a darker shade in case you don't know how to use a corrector. If you don't want to mess the undertone of your foundation up, just use a darker shade to achieve this. Apply the darker shade first, then you go over it with your normal shade of foundation, and you're going to end up with exactly what we have here right now. Can you see? It's that easy, very simple, very easy to achieve. So this will be all in this video, and of course how to do your foundation is not the only video we have. Any problem you have on this channel, of course we have a video that will take care of it. I am actually doing this video because I saw somebody that tried to use a corrector and ended up messing up the undertone of her foundation. So I thought it's wise to share this video so that beginners who don't know how to go about these things will have a clear clue on how to get these things done. If you watch this video up until this moment, thank you so much, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first person to do what? Get to know. If you have any video requests, please make use of the comment section, and I promise to do my best. Okay, till I come your way next time. I love you. Bye.